India versus Pakistan. Is war coming? The truth they're not telling you. Tensions are rising. Armies are alert. And the whole world is watching. But beyond the noise lies a war that has already begun, not on the battlefield, but in minds, media, and power corridors. The spark before the fire. Kashmir, a paradise turned powder keg. India blames Pakistan for every breath that rises in resistance. But what they don't tell you is this: the unrest is homegrown, fueled by decades of injustice, not infiltration. The fire in Kashmir never needed an outsider's matchstick. It was lit the moment promises were broken. India is loud, aggressive, threatening war from every TV screen. But here's what they won't say: they need a distraction. India is burning within us socially, politically, economically, and nothing unites a divided house faster than an external enemy. Psychological war, the game of intimidation. This isn't about tanks and missiles, not yet. This is about psychological dominance, forcing Pakistan to flinch first. But the enemy forgets Pakistan is not the same as 1971. The hidden hands who really wants war. Behind every provocation, there are silent strategists. Israel, providing drones, spyware, and anti-Muslim ideology. USA, silent when convenient, vocal when it suits their interest. France and Europe, selling arms, preaching peace. And Mossad, funding internal chaos across the Muslim world. For decades, they've orchestrated downfall of Iraq, Syria, Libya, Sudan, Afghanistan. Now, they fear Pakistan not for its nukes alone, but because it still dares to say, La ilaha illallah. The Saddam Hussein secret of the bomb that never was complete. They feared Pakistan's nukes, but they destroyed Iraq's dream before it was even born. Saddam Hussein, love him or hate him, you one truth. If a Muslim nation wants to survive, it needs power, real power. In a joint Israeli-American strike operation Opera, they bombed Iraq's nuclear site. No trial, no diplomacy, just destruction. Why? Because a powerful Muslim Iraq was unacceptable. A decade later, the fall of the lion. Saddam was accused of having weapons he didn't. The truth: he had the intention, and that alone was enough. He was dragged, humiliated, and executed. Not because he was dangerous to the West, but because he dared to dream what only Pakistan achieved. They fear not bombs, but belief with courage. Pakistan is the last wall standing. Among 50-plus Muslim countries, only one dared to break the nuclear monopoly: Pakistan. It survived sanctions, fight games, and isolation, yet stood tall. They tried to stop us in labs. We answered from the mountains of Chagai. Let's be clear: a war between two nuclear powers is not a game. It's a nightmare with no reset button. Millions dead, economies collapsed, nuclear fallout across Asia, China, Iran, and Russia dragged in, all routes disrupted, global markets crash. In the end, no one wins, not even the instigators. The real threat: a united Muslim world. Their greatest fear isn't war, it's unity. A Muslim world that thinks, plans, and defends together. That is the ultimate threat to global hegemony. Secrets the media hides. Did you know? Pulwama attack had internal contradictions. Balakot strike killed trees, not terrorists. Some terror plots were planted to justify airstrikes. They don't want peace. They want submission. Faith over fear. Pakistan may not be perfect, but it has chosen to resist. We are a nation born in sacrifice. We do not bow, we rise. If war comes, we will not run. We will stand for faith, for truth, for the oppressed. Because in the end, a victory comes not from might, but from the will of Allah. Indeed, Allah is with those who are patient. They've controlled the narrative for two. It's time to break the silence. Subscribe now. Share truth. Raise awareness.